What's up, YouTube? My name is Ty, financial advisor. Welcome to my channel. Alright, what up, everyone? What up, Beelzebub? What up, Swirls?
Hey, hey, hey! What's up?
Thank you guys for being here, as always. Please, Saiga, be a mini Moderna. And what's up, Zach? Yeah, Saiga was a, is it Siga or Saiga? I really don't know. But, we covered that one time, and that was an honorable mention today. A couple times, it made StockTwits top 10, but it's usually at the bottom. But, I did see that it didn't make StockTwits again today. Like 9 or 10. Had like 2,000 mentions. So it was an honorable mention. We're not going to do it today. But yeah, that's been low-key ripping. The past month, past couple of weeks. So that one definitely is short squeezing. We can take a look at it real quick. So I can see why you say that. Mini Moderna, it's monkeypox, which isn't nearly as big a thing as, the C19. But yeah, it's been doing really well. And I hope it keeps going up for your sake, Beelzebub. But we'll take a look at it real quick here when we switch the screen. Just be careful. I'll show you why in a second. How is TBLT gamma squeezing without an options chain? Good question. Doesn't necessarily need one. I didn't know that, though. I thought it did have an options chain. I really don't know too much about the stock. But yeah, having an options chain definitely makes it more susceptible to manipulation and squeezing and all that. Because institutional money can come in and just everything up. But you don't necessarily need options for a squeeze. But I did not know it didn't have options, so shout out to you. Go now looking for that gap at 370 to fill. Go what? Go today? Today was pretty good, actually. But yes, I'm every day it keeps going up. I'm just like, this can't be real. This is too good to be true. I don't believe it. This is another bull trap. It has to be. So, I really don't know at this point. Like you said, Zach, it kind of feels different this time around, this rally. But, yeah, I don't believe. I still think we're coming back down to 370, unfortunately. Hopefully not. Yeah, the market is so unpredictable these days. You really don't know what's going to happen. Everyone gets screwed. Jay Powell says F your calls. Jay Powell says F your puts. Everyone loses money. Doesn't matter. Monkeypox is play of the day. Is it? I just saw Saiga. I didn't see any other. Well, I don't even know any other monkeypox plays. But yeah, those stocks were squeezing. There's a GOVX. That's another one, I think. Another honorable mention, GOVX. So yeah, those stocks are doing really well lately. Low key. Not getting too much attention, but they are low key squeezing. Shareholders of Saiga caught monkeypox. Is that bullish or bearish? Go coming days. Yeah, hopefully not. We'll see. But I've been saying that for a couple weeks now. And this week was actually pretty good. I said, last week, this week's probably going to be bad, but this week was pretty good. So, yeah, I would have to agree. Go coming days. We've been on a really hot streak here. So maybe next week we'll see a lot of red. Sure hope not, but, the way it's been going, I think we're due for some pretty big pullback. Sorry about the sirens, guys. What's up, Low Roller? What's up? Are you buying Mega Million ticket? It's worth $1 billion on Friday. Yeah, I guess so. I didn't play last time. Yeah, what was it, yesterday? The day before? It was 830 mil, and nobody won, so now it's $1 billion. So I think that's one of the biggest prizes ever. I think it only hit $1 billion, 2 times before? So, $1 billion, why not? I'll buy a ticket or two. Sure. Tell you what, if I win $1 billion, everyone here, I'll give you, how much you guys want? 10K? 100K? If I win $1 billion, I'll give a huge cash prize to everyone. Nah, man, it's too powerful with so much FUD. What's too powerful? But yeah, I feel you, dude. I don't believe. I think we're due for some pretty big pullback, and this is just a huge bull trap. We'll see, though. We'll see. All right, guys. So appreciate everyone for being here. Nice and early. Please smash that like button. And yes, so today is Thursday, July 28th, 2022. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. 100K for me, man. Yeah, sure, why not? If I win $1 billion, everyone here is getting 100K. Why not? The way SPY is moving, looking like a meme stock, in my opinion. LMAO. Well, the whole market's a meme stock now, pretty much. But yeah, SPY, crazy movement, crazy price action. It should not be moving like this. You know, just the IV. Yeah, the price action is crazy. It's not normal at all. So, some crazy stuff going on. I want a $100,000 nuclear MOAS NFT if you win Lotto. Sure, why not? I'll give everyone one. I'll give you guys whatever you want. Within reason, if I win $1 billion. What up, Ken? What's up? IPP doing no good, man. Yeah, that is pulling back today. We did talk about it yesterday, and I did the video. So that is pulling back today, unfortunately. Not too bad, though. 5%. And what up, Punk Skater? What's up, dude?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Apple and Amazon earnings pump and Roku earnings go. Alright, so we'll take a look at these earnings when we switch the screen here. But yeah. To be expected, right? Apple and Amazon usually do good. Roku's a meme stock now, so that was doing good. And thank God, because I was about to buy that at 400. Good thing I didn't. Yeah, Roku's like a growth meme stock. Kathy Wood likes it, so not surprising. We'll check those out in a second. So shout out to you, Punk Skater. Thanks for being here. Raising Cane CEO got wrecked spending $100K worth of Mega Million for his employee. Oh, right, that did happen. We did see that the other day. Well, I mean, I don't think it affects him too much personally, and you know, that was a generous thing to do for the employees. But yeah, that kind of sucks. There goes 100K down the drain. I guess it goes to your state, right? For the kids, for the education. Education, my ass. They spend like, what, 5-10% of the budget, or the lottery budget, on actual education. So how they get you to legally gamble. Down 15 cents from yesterday. It's actually more than 5 now. Yeah, it's 6. It's down like 3 cents. Yeah, the last 2 days, I guess. 15 cents. I want $1 million if you win $1 billion. Sure. You know, I could do that. I give everyone $1 million here if I win $1 billion. Lottery biggest jackpot is $6 billion? Really? Since when? I don't think I've ever seen it go over like 1.5, but I don't really keep up with it too much. But yeah, if I win Lotto, everyone's getting paid, for sure. Amazon big green candle. Alright, so yeah, you guys are saying some of these earnings are pretty good. So we'll check out the earnings in a second here. Alright guys, back to this. So, yes, thanks everyone for being here. Please smash the like button. And today we're doing the show from Tandytown. And that is because everything's in the green today. All major indexes, not as good as yesterday, but all major indexes in the green here. Crypto doing pretty good today as well. So, yeah, what recession, right? No, I'm totally kidding. We're definitely in a recession. And we have a lot of memes and news to cover about that. Because now the White House, now Janet Yellen, you know, everyone is changing the definition of recession. So we, I don't want to spoil it too much for you guys, but based on the old definition of recession, which is 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth, we would be in one right now. But apparently now I don't know who changed it, but apparently there's a new definition of recession now. And we're not technically in a recession. I don't know. We're in a recession, guys. Don't let don't let Jay Powell, Janet Yellen, Jay Powell, Triple J threat, don't let them fool you. We're in a recession. But it's pretty funny how, you know, these politicians just weasel word their way out of everything. We're in a recession, guys. Anyway, stay tuned. We got news and Yolos about that later. Memes. But, alright, guys. So, got a great show for you guys today. Honestly, shouldn't take too long. Maybe we'll go a bit longer today, because it seems like a lot of people chatting nice and early. But yeah, as always, we'll be doing our daily stock and crypto reviews. We got 5 articles today. 2 about Solana. 1 about a Solana store. Which I think we discussed before a couple of months ago, but now that actually is happening. We got another Solana article about Nirvana, which I guess is a DeFi from Solana. They got hacked. We're going to talk about ZipMex. Update from ZipMex. We briefly discussed ZipMex the other day. We have an article about, is a recession here? Which we just kind of talked about, but yeah. Are we in a recession? And then the last article is about the Inflation Reduction Act, which is, I think Joe Biden is trying to push that right now, trying to get that through. And not going to spoil it too much, but there is no inflation reduction in the Inflation Reduction Act, which is pretty funny. And again, the politicians just trying to get one over on all of us. But we'll get to that. It was kind of like how the, not the Affordable Care Act, not Obamacare, but what's the one Trump did? The American Health Care Act. How that had nothing to do with healthcare, and that was just the tax reduction. So kind of the same thing here. They're naming it something totally unrelated, but we'll get to that. So 5 articles today, and 1 T8 today. We're gonna do TBLT, Toughbuilt Industries. That had like 4,000 mentions. StockTwits was like number 3 or something. So, yes, we'll get to that. TBLT. Honorable mentions SIGA, SIGA. And then we'll get to the Yolos. Good Yolos today. A lot of memes, a lot of gained coin and lost coin, so that should be fun. So yeah, guys, we should be going like 1.5 to 2 hours today. Hopefully 1.5, but based on, we'll see, depending on how many people chat. But it shouldn't take too long today. Not too much content to cover. Wendy's Wi-Fi sensor to leave comment on YouTube or go to Mega Million website. Interesting. That's weird. Yeah, just be careful on the public Wi-Fi, you know? You never know who's on there. You know, cybersecurity is like a real thing nowadays. Be careful. Roller says bye. Bye what? You leaving, dude? Alright, dude. Well, thanks for popping in real quick. Catch you later. First day of recession trading. Let's go. Well, that's a good first day, huh? Well, first official day, or is it unofficial? I don't know. No one knows if we're in a recession now. Intel, good. Jeff Powell lied to us. All right, let's check out some stocks right now. All right, guys, and before we begin, please hit the like button. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. And here comes the ambulance. All right, let me check YouTube real quick first. We're at 7 viewers, 9 likes. All right, so appreciate everyone who's here.
I appreciate you. You loyal.
And please smash that like button. Please and thank you. All right. Cool. All right, so I'm a little behind here on TD, but let's take a look at some of these stocks here. Amazon, Apple, Intel, Roku. Let's see. Wow, Amazon's mooning. Amazon is mooning right now. Holy crap. Yeah, Amazon is mooning. So EPS 18 cents beat 13 cents estimate. Sales 121.23 billion beat the 119.09 billion estimate. So really good earnings. Really good earnings. So I think they still ended up with a loss, but yeah, good earnings and looks like good guidance as well. So Amazon is up about 11% in the aftermarket here. More than that, 11.5%. So Amazon is mooning here. Nice. And what else we got? Google. Or was it? No, it was Apple. I don't see the Apple earnings. Did they come out yet? It's going up a little bit here, though, in the aftermarket. Tiny short position in Amazon at 136 just because it feels way overextended. Yeah, it does. You know, just make sure you cover it quickly. But, yeah, Amazon, this is a huge gain here today. So it's going to gap. It's going to gap at 123. So probably coming back down at 123. But what's it at now? 136? That's pretty good. It might fill the gap here at 136 first, and then fill the other gap that's going to be created at 123. But yeah, gap fill incoming. Huge, big green candle. Hulk D, Shrek D. Wow. Alright, and Roku. How's Roku doing? Wow. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. Look at that. Big red candle. What would a red candle be? Clifford D? Satan D? I don't know. But yeah, this is pretty bad. Roku. So it's at 67 now, 68. Down from 85. So EPS 82 cents misses negative 82 cents, my bad. Negative 82 cents misses the negative 68 cents estimate, so EPS miss. Sales 764.41 million, missed the estimate of 805.64 million. Don't have much more information than that. But yeah, bad earnings. And the stock is falling off a cliff right now. Looking like it's bear flagging right now. So, yeah. Really not good for Roku. RSI on the 1 minute is 8. Bruh. That's crazy. Oh, we also have to look at Saiga. Forgot about that. Hope you're still here, Beelzebub. But yeah, let me show you Saiga real quick. What up, A Mercy? What's up? ZIM and DSX are good plus dividend payers. Check them out if you can. Sure, we'll check it out real quick. But yeah, Beelzebub, hope you're still here. But yeah, but just be careful with Saiga right now. RSI's at 76. You know, so overbought, overvalued. All-time high. MAC is going crazy right now. And there is this gap to fill way back at like 750. So this may come back down to 750 to fill that gap. So yeah, it's been ripping pretty hard lately. Definitely short squeezing. Just be careful, you know. I would actually, that's not financial advice, but I would actually look to take profits pretty soon. Don't get too greedy here. This has been absolutely nuts. You know, can't keep up forever. I would look to cash in pretty soon. But yeah, not financial advice, so just my opinion. And ZIM, oops. All right, this one looks pretty good long term, but I think there's a gap to fill down here. Yeah, there's a gap up to fill at like 42.70. That's my only concern here. but we got triple gap down. 83, 65, 58. Big cup and handle as well. Looks like it's starting to reverse. So and RSI's at 50 right now, so very average RSI here at 48. So yeah, long term looks pretty good. May pull back a little bit. Maybe we'll pull back down to like 43 in the short term, but long term should eventually come back up to 83. Fill the gap here. Looks really bullish long term. And I guess it's good that it pays dividend too. And DSX. Because they had earnings here today. They're both shipping companies. Interesting. So similar. I don't think it's as good as ZIM. It's not as good, but still looks pretty bullish long term. No gaps actually. There's a gap up to fill at 460. And RSI's at 63 right now. So yeah, this one actually looks kind of bearish at the moment. Well, short term bearish, longer term bullish. But yeah, they both look pretty good long term. But ZIM looks like the better play right now. Not financial advice. All right. Cool. So let's get to the watch list now. Start on the red side. IMPP bullish. Yeah, it is. Longer term, you know, we talked about it yesterday. So we're not going to get into it too much. But yeah, IMPP is bullish. But, you know, don't expect to squeeze a nuclear MOS. I'm not rah-rah Coco, you know. Realistically, long-term hold. Couple of years. It's not going to nuclear MOS. Keep dreaming. All right. Let's get to the watch list here, guys. So the Dow Jones up 1.03%. NASDAQ up 0.92%, and the S&P up 1.21%. Let's go. So a pretty good day here in the stock market. Not nearly as good as, you know, the past few days, but I'll take it. Definitely pretty decent gain here today. VIX is down 3.92%, down 0.91 points, so we're at 22.33 VIX now. So that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Not, you know, great. But we are getting back down to average now. Almost back down to average. You know, so small victory. But yeah, you know, not too long ago, VIX was in the 30s. So yeah, you know, that's really good. Wow, Intel $11 go. We forgot to check out Intel. Yeah, right, Intel. So it's not like the worst thing in the world. Or maybe I'm just behind here. Let me see. No, it's not too bad. It's it was at 40, now it's at like 36. But that's still like a 10% loss. So yeah, go on Intel. They can mean 11%, not $11. I was like, $11? Yeah, I think that was a misclick. Zach, I was like, what? $11? No, that was 11 cents. Or 11%. But yeah, Intel getting wrecked here. I guess we'll look at those earnings real quick. Forgot about that. Oh yeah, and the chip spill just happened, and it's going down. All right, so guidance is bad. Guidance is 15 to 16 billion. Estimate is 18.7. So bad guidance. EPS was 29 cents. Missed the estimate of 70 cents. And revenue 15.3 billion. Missed the estimate of 17.9 billion. So yeah, bad earnings. EPS miss, revenue miss, and bad guidance equals go. Yeah, that would do it. CC is motoring. What is that? Never heard of that. The Chemours Company? The Chemours Company? Seems like biotech. Yeah, I have no idea what they do here, but it looks pretty good long term. A lot of gaps here. I don't know why this got wrecked so hard, but 1, 2, 3, 4 gaps to fill. And looks like this first one's going to get filled pretty soon. 58 RSI, so a little bit above average there, but yeah, decent entry, and long term looks pretty good. And it has been moving the past couple of weeks. So yeah, long term I like it. Technically, at least. And it kind of looks like a bear flag. Just be careful. Looks like a big bear flag right now. Could be a cup and handle, though. X just released record earnings, but barely moving. That's pretty typical, very blue chip stock. Commodity stock there. It's not value. It's not growth. So, yeah, pretty unfortunate. Yeah, hope they would have moved more for your sake, but not surprising there. All right, let's get to the watch list. We'll start on the red side first. Yeah, so XCLA, honorable mention. We could have did XCLA today, but we did it yesterday. Or was it yesterday? No, it wasn't yesterday. It was the day before, I think. So, I just don't want to keep talking about the same stock. But yeah, XCLA, honorable mention. Mullen, honorable mention. That's down 7.34% today. It's at 80 cents now. Go. Redbox down another 7%. That keeps on pulling back. Yeah. And I was going to put out the video on Redbox that I did on Monday, but it's a little too late now. So, missed a couple of views and subs there, but oh well. EVFM, 6%. Meta, 5%. I think that earnings yesterday. BBIG, 5%. Got China here. Xpeng, Li. Alibaba. Got SoFi, Roku. Pfizer. Not too much here. And some financials, it looks like. Ally, Wells Fargo, Discover, Bank of America. Looks like Airlines, Cruises here as well. Netflix, JP Morgan, TD. Yeah, so it looks like for the most part, it's mostly travel, China, energy, and financials going down today. And just some random meme stocks and growth stocks. So, not too bad on the red side today. But yeah, a few select meme stocks, growth stocks did get wrecked pretty hard. But not bad at all. Onto the green side. HKD, wow. Can you look Tide? MOAS. There's not too much to look about. There's not too much to look on to look at on Tide because it's a new IPO stock. But sure, we can look at these stocks. Let me just finish up with the watch list. Man, you on Twitter? Just found your Twitter. Yeah, I have a Twitter. I don't really use it too much, to be honest. I just kind of linked it to my StockTwits, and all I really do on StockTwits is post when I have a new video up. But so I use StockTwits more than Twitter. I don't really actually go on Twitter. I just link it to my StockTwits. But yes, I do post. But coming up in the future, I'll be posting more stuff on there, like my actual plays and stuff, not just new video up. But yeah, I'm on Twitter and StockTwits, and place I'm most on is Discord, the place where we're most on. Actually, all of us are most on. So if you want to reach me, you have questions or anything, Discord is the place to do it. But yeah, join all the social media. Never-ending sirens. All right, onto the green side. So TBLT, which we'll discuss first and only today, up 28% and still going here in the aftermarket. Got Tilray 12%. Etsy, well, Schwab went up a lot, 8.3. Looks like EV stocks up. Crypto stocks up. Marathon, Coinbase, Ford doing really well, 6%. I think that had earnings yesterday we looked at. MicroStrategy. HYMC, Canopy Growth. So it looks like 420 doing really well. Nike 4%, big day there. Got Riot, Peloton, Clover, Skills, Target. Big day, 3%, GM 3%, Microsoft 3%. Got MasterCard, Costco here doing pretty good. Walmart, Twitter, Tesla. So a lot of value going up today. Starbucks, AMD, Chipotle, Boeing, Lockheed Martin, McDonald's. Meme index is up a little bit today. Coke, Verizon, Disney, Snapchat, gold, silver, Amazon, Nvidia. Not too much price action down here. But yeah, AMC, Uber. That's about it. GME, Apple. Yeah, so looks like a lot of growth. A lot of price action and growth as well. And not too much price action for value, but pretty decent. Pretty big price action. Actually, it is pretty big price action on value. So, yeah, overall, pretty good day in the stock market today. Pretty much everything up except for a few select growth/meme stocks and a few sectors. Mostly oil, China, travel, I think. But yeah, pretty good day. Not complaining at all. I will take it. All right, let's look at some tickers real quick before we move on to crypto. HKD. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but just IPO'd 135% today. So yeah, this is typical IPO stuff. High risk, high reward. Just be careful at this point. It's probably gonna come crashing down. Not financial advice, but yeah. IPO is very, very unpredictable, so may keep running to the upside a little more, but it's probably going to come crashing down soon. Look at Tide. Yeah, so can't really comment on this one either. But 39 RSI. It's recovering a little bit, but I would I think 90 cents is a good entry here. I would set buy orders to 90 cents, not financial advice. I mean, I would actually just avoid this because it's an IPO. But I think if you were to enter 90 cents is a good entry. All right. Now what do we... Now crypto time. All right, 1 second here. All right. Crypto... Let me actually pull up the other articles while we're at it. Alright, gonna check YouTube real quick while that loads up. Alright, it says we're at 4 viewers, 9 likes. So it looks like a lot of people dipped. But yeah, appreciate everyone who's still here. And if you haven't yet, please smash that like button.
I appreciate you.
Alright, so Coinbase is, or not Coinbase, CoinMarketCap is ready to go. But we'll give this another second to load the news articles. So I'm going to take a quick drink and we'll get started here. And it is so hot. All the oil, all the water is dripping off my drink here. Alright, so it's still loading a little bit. I think I'm ready to go. Alright, guys. So here's crypto. That's up 5.31%, 5.39% today. So, yeah, crazy price action on crypto. You know, it mooned up. Mooned up to 24.5K. And then big pullback down to 20.5K. And now it's back up to 24.1K now. So, not quite back to where we were. But, yeah, crypto's looking really strong. Or it has been, at least. So, yeah, let's check it out here. So Bitcoin up about 6%, pushing over 24K now. Ether 10.5%, pushing 1,800. Binance 4.2, lol, nice. XRP 6.8%, pretty big day there. Cardano 3%, Solana 11%, Doge 6.3, Polygon 10, Polkadot 9.6, Uniswap 25, huge day there. Avalanche 7, Sheeb 6. So Doge and Sheeb are really getting some distance now between each other. Doge is 10 and Sheeb is 16 now. Ether Classic keeps on going. I do not know why, but Ether Classic up 36% today and 67.6% for the week. Wow. Yeah, Ether Classic's number 19 now. That's crazy. More than Litecoin. Litecoin's at 9%, FTX 4.4, Chronos 5.5, Chainlink 6.5. A lot of green here. Bitcoin Cash is up 24%. Wow. And ApeCoin is 6.7%. But I see a lot of green, not too much red. But looks like a really good day here in crypto. Let's sort this out. Let's start on the red side. I'll be sharing this on my social media. I appreciate that, A Mercy. Yeah, it seems like a lot of you guys actually share on your social media. And so appreciate you guys for doing that. I just really have no idea when you do. But yeah, I appreciate all the support. And, you know, any way you can help out does help a lot. What up, Jalen?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. And please smash that like button, guys, if you haven't yet. Please and thank you. Alright, so, yeah, actually, there's no coins in the red today. Same thing yesterday. 0 coins in the red. Everything in the green. So, yeah, you know, the crypto market's been really bullish past week. So, 100% of the coins in the green. 0 in the red. And that doesn't happen too often. I think that was happened the first time in a long time yesterday, and it happened again today. So, yeah, crypto's been really good. So, yeah, let's sort this out on the green side now. And, yeah, there's a good amount of growth and value here. Ether Classic, biggest gainer, 36%. And then Synthetics, 31. Ravencoin, 30. Bitcoin Cash, 25. Biggest value gainer is Uniswap, 24. Even Bitcoin Gold. All these forks are going up a lot. I don't know why. So not like... Well, there is a lot of value in the green here. But they're not that high up. But yeah, we got Polygon, Polkadot, Solana, Ether, Cosmos. A lot of green here. Everything in the green. A lot of double digits. So this isn't as good as yesterday. But yesterday was absurd. But yeah, really good day here today. 5.4% increase in crypto. So, yeah, you know, market is coming back. I'm not totally convinced, but market is coming back. I'm certainly not complaining. All right, so, yeah, that's crypto, guys. Great day here in crypto. Great day. Great week, really. Past 2 weeks. All right, so, yeah. Pretty decent day in the stock market. Bullish day, and a really bullish day in crypto. So, yeah, let's go. It's been a strong couple of weeks here. All right, let's get on to the news today. So, once again, guys, I got 5 articles. 2 about Solana. 1 about their store. 1 about Nirvana, one about ZipMex, one about recession, the current recession, or lack of recession. I don't even know. We'll get to that confusing stuff. And one about the Inflation Reduction Bill. What is it called? Inflation Reduction Act. All right, let's do it, guys. Yeah, HKD exploded today. If you short this, you must have some big cojones. Lol. Yeah, I think now you could probably start shorting it, but trying to short that midday must have been pretty scary. But yeah, that looks like it's due for some major pullback. Not financial advice, but probably going to pull back quite a bit. All right, let's do it here. So first article, Solana opens first physical store in New York City. Solana Spaces is now open in Hudson Yards, New York. The store aims to provide beginners with an educational experience as well as smooth onboarding to the Solana blockchain. All right, so like, what do they even sell here? This looks like a sewing machine, and they sell some T-shirts, and I guess these are NFTs. So we did I think a couple of months ago we covered an article saying that this was gonna happen, but now it actually happened. But all right, let's see. So key takeaways: Solana has opened its first real world store in Hudson Yards, New York. The space will provide visitors with educational content, blockchain experiences, and Solana-based merchandise, including NFTs. Last month, Solana also launched its own smartphone with the aim of facilitating mobile crypto experiences. All right, so yeah, I guess they sell merch and NFTs, and they teach you how to use blockchain or Solana blockchain. I don't know. This has to be losing money, right? And Hudson Yards is not cheap. You know, that's a pretty expensive neighborhood. Maybe I'll go check it out. I just want to see what this is. But that's pretty cool though. It's a lot of store. I don't think it really brings in money. It's for marketing more than anything. $20 Hudson Yards. Yeah, it doesn't say too much after that. But yeah, we have a real-life Solana store now. Right here in New York City. So maybe I'll go check it out. Maybe I'll go vlog it and and put it up for you guys to see. That's pretty cool, but kind of dumb at the same time, I think, Solana store. But all right. Moving on here, staying on Solana. Amazon moving big time in after hours off earnings. Yeah, we did see that real quick. Early, I think it just came in, Jalen. So we did briefly look at that. Yeah, it's up like what 11-12% in the aftermarket. So yeah, Amazon did really good. Great earnings. Well, depends how you view it. They actually lost money again this quarter, but did way better than the estimates were. The analysts were estimating, kind of like Netflix. So like still bad earnings, but very bullish considering what everyone thought it was going to be. All right, so second article here. Solana-based Nirvana loses 3.5 million to flash loan exploit. Token tank 90%. What's this? OtterSec said the Nirvana exploit is similar to the one that affected Crema Finance earlier in the month. I don't even know what Crema Finance is. Or maybe we did take a look at that. There's too many hacks. I don't even remember all of them. But yeah, so a flash loan attack today, July 28th, and they lost 3.5 million. You know, which really sucks, but compared to other hacks in the 9 figures, or in the 8 or 9 figures, this ain't too bad. I think it's a pretty small project. Yeah, so A&A lost 85%, fell from $9 to 81 cents within hours. And then it gets a little technical here, but yeah, he stole 3.5 million. Yeah, and then it just gets really technical here. So that's really unfortunate. You know, I don't think too many people were affected. I think it's a pretty small project. I've never heard of it. But yeah, that still sucks. You know, be careful, guys. Cybersecurity is very important. And really sad, but this is the normal nowadays. Every day, every other day, some other project is getting hacked. So, you know, on the bright side of things, it's not too bad. 3.5 million again compared to like other projects. But yeah, hope everyone's okay. Hope the victims, you know, get made whole or didn't lose too much, and I hope the hacker gets caught. This stuff has to stop. All right. Next article. So this is about ZipMex. So we covered ZipMex I think last week, saying they had liquidity issues, but they weren't. It didn't seem like they were gonna go underwater, but unfortunately, they are. So let's read here. After weeks of rumors, Thai crypto exchange ZipMex files for debt relief in Singapore. It appears the firm's fortune took a turn to the worst via its exposure to troubled crypto lending service Babel Finance. Babel Finance. I haven't heard of that one before. I've heard of it, but I didn't think it was distressed. That's pretty weird. All right, let's see what's going on. Oh, anyway, so they declared bankruptcy. How much did Babel lose them? It doesn't even say. So I didn't even know Babel was in trouble, but yeah. So this is a pretty small firm, crypto firm, ZipMex. But yeah. So we've been covering a lot of these firms that have been going under lately. And yeah, like I said, ZipMex seemed like they were going to be okay. They just had liquidity issues, but turns out it was a lot worse than it actually was. So now they're filing for bankruptcy, and looks like a lot of people lost their money here, unfortunately. So another crypto exchange or institution that we'll keep an eye on, and I'll update you guys if anything changes here. But it seems like for the most part, the liquidation is over. It was just a whole spiral, whole ecosystem, negative feedback, and kept pushing crypto down. But it looks like the worst is over. All right, no more crypto stuff. So this was like the big news today. GDP numbers. So the economy may look like it's in a recession, but we still don't know for sure. Key points. The second quarter GDP decline of 0.9% was the second straight negative quarter and brought the economy in line with a common definition of recession. But we don't know for sure if it officially becomes a recession until the National Bureau of Economic Research says so. Even if the NBER does not declare a recession in the first half, the economy is far from out of the woods. All right, so yeah, this was the ridiculous story today, because by all former definitions, we are in a recession. But you know, Jay Powell and all these other politicians are just trying to play psychologist and calm everyone down. I don't think we're in a recession. No recession. Blah blah blah. Yeah, that was the old definition of recession, but nowadays in modern times, you can't call it a recession. Blah blah blah. Stop the BS. Don't listen to the BS, guys. We are in a recession. We are in a recession. In the middle of one. And yeah, you have to understand it is their jobs to reassure you and pretty much lie to you. So, you know, just wake up. Use your brain. Don't take everything at face value. We are in a recession, guys, whether everyone wants to admit it or not. And by the time they do admit it, we'll be out of it. We'll be out of the recession. But yeah, we have a lot of memes coming up here about this whole recession argument coming up. So stay tuned for that. All right, and last article here. Mercy says HNRC on 5-day. They also have acquisition pending with $1.45 per share one-time dividend. All right, be careful with that special dividend. I'm not really aware of the situation going on right now there. We'll check it out in a second. But usually special dividend is kind of bearish. It's a bull trap. Special dividend is a bull trap. All the bulls buy in and then actually lose money because the stock tanks so much. But we'll check it out here in a second. All right, last article. So, watch Biden speak about the $433 billion Inflation Reduction Act deal in Congress. Key points. President Joe Biden will speak at noon today about the newly announced Democratic budget deal in Congress. The deal revives Biden's signature legislative priority, formerly known as the Build Back Better bill. The Republicans call it Build Back Broke, but Build Back Better bill, which collapsed late last year after moderate Democratic Senator Joe Manchin abruptly withdrew his support for it. All right, guys. So yes, I think we did cover the Build Back Better deal, and yeah, that didn't happen, because Joe Manchin, the guy from West Virginia. So now they're trying again, but now it's called the Inflation Reduction Act deal, which, spoiler alert, there is no inflation reduction. We can see here what's in the bill. So again, don't fall for this, guys. But, let's see. All right, so it includes $313 billion through a corporate minimum tax, $288 billion through prescription drug reforms, $124 billion through IRS enforcement, or a new tax code, $14 billion through closing interest loophole, $369 billion. It would invest $369 billion in energy, and $64 billion in the Affordable Care Act. So, yeah, this handles corporate taxation, drug cost, more support for the IRS, closing loopholes, energy, and Obamacare. But yeah, guys, where is the inflation reduction? Am I missing something? Where's the inflation reduction? So, yes, guys, don't fall for this. This is not inflation reduction. This is infrastructure, energy, healthcare, a lot of different things disguised as inflation reduction. But don't be fooled. There's absolutely no inflation reduction in this bill. Again, kind of like how the Trump's healthcare, the American Care Act, I think it was called. American Health Care Act. How that was supposed to be healthcare reform, but it was really tax reform disguised as healthcare. So, now the Democrats are pulling the same thing. Infrastructure, energy, taxation, drugs, all disguised under inflation reduction. So, and it might actually go through. So we'll see what happens. But this is, a huge piece of legislation, historical piece of legislation. So we'll see if this goes through or not. See if Joe Manchin's on board this time. And yeah, Democrats only got a couple more months to push this through before November when they get absolutely murked. So, yeah. So a big piece of legislation. Don't be fooled, guys. It's no inflation reduction, but, nevertheless, if it passes, it'll be very significant. All right, guys. Don't know why I'm lagging so much here now. Not getting any frames, just one frame. But all right, so that's all the news for today. Pretty good stuff. Some minor news and some pretty big news here. So, yep. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and let's get to the TA today. And hopefully the frames pick up here. I don't know why it's lagging so hard. Alright, let me check YouTube real quick. Frames are coming back now. Alright, we're at 3 viewers, 10 likes. So not too many people still here. Most people dipped. So, that's cool. That's alright. Appreciate everyone who's still here. Why are there so many sirens today?
I appreciate you. You loyal.
Alright, guys, so we're going to... Oh, HNRC. Let's look at that one first. For, A Mercy. Acquisition pending. Are they going to get acquired? Or are they acquiring? Alright, I see. Yeah. So, spin-off. Yeah, special dividend. Spin-off. Non-energy assets to shareholders. 175 per share of every 1H. Alright, this is extremely suspicious to me. And this is not financial advice, but I don't know, this kind of reeks of MMAT, BBIG all over again. How can you offer $1.75 a share? I think it's $1.75, not $1.45. How can you offer $1.75 when the share is only worth 53 cents? How are you going to offer 3 times special dividend from what you actually own? That's insane. The stock is going to have to go crashing. I just don't see how this is sustainable. So it sounds good in theory, but, you know, just be careful. You know, we've seen a few of these stocks before. And, yeah, if history repeats itself, these special dividend stocks, like, yes, you make money on the special dividend, but there's so much drama, and the stock goes down so much that you actually end up in the red in the end. So, you know, like I said, sounds good in theory, but just be very careful with all the special dividend stuff. Alright, guys, so once again, we're just going to do TBLT, Toughbuilt Industries. Let me double check StockTwits, actually. But I think we're just going to do TBLT today, unless anything changed. Nope, just TBLT and SIGA. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to do TBLT today. So this shouldn't take too long. Got my notes right here. Gonna get through this as quick as possible. Try not to bore you guys too much. And then, yeah, so we'll finish up here and we'll get to the Yolos. Okay. So here is TBLT, Toughbuilt Industries. So here is TBLT, Toughbuilt Industries. This finishes at $5.86 today. That is up 27.95%. So we reviewed this stock a couple days ago when this squeezed up to $9.50. I actually did say that it was looking very dangerous at that point, and was probably due for some pretty significant pullback. And it did pull back below $4. And it did pull back quite a bit. It did pull back below $4 in a couple of days. But today, the stock is once again gamma squeezing. But today, the stock did make top 10 on StockTwits once again. What was it? Number 4? Number 3? Number 4. This was number 4. This was number 4 on StockTwits today. Had about 4,000 mentions. So once again, we're going to analyze it. And there was a reason as to why the stock went up so much today. we did have some news coming out. We did have some breaking news. So let's check that out. All right, so shares are trading higher after the company entered into an agreement with Ace Hardware USA to sell 35 products across 5,500 stores. So really bullish news there. Breaking news. Nobody expected it. So the market really liked it. Apes jumped in here. And they are gamma squeezing the stock once again. We got some pretty significant volume today. So this is in fact gamma squeezing once again. But all right, let's jump right in. Let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, this is a cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being the low of 134. And there can be multiple possible tops. It can be 1025. It can be 1025. 1325. 2030. Or 4160. And longer term, this is part of an even bigger cup and handle. Yeah. And longer term, this is part of an even bigger cup and handle, where this has the potential to go all the way back up to 105. So those are, pause. Although I do believe the most realistic top would be 1025. Although I do believe the most realistic top would be 1025. But those are all bullish indicators. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. Triple gap down. Yes. And then we have a triple gap down. First gap down is back here at 99.70. So that's a bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to 99.70 to fill this gap. 99.70 to fill this gap. Second gap down is back here at 75.90. So another bullish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back up to 75.90 to fill this gap. And third gap down is back here at 24.70. So another bullish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back up to 24.70 to fill this gap. It may take a while for those gaps to fill, but eventually, in the longer term, they should. In the aftermarket here, this is running up to 620. So if this aftermarket action holds, that would be a bullish indicator for tomorrow. That is suggesting that tomorrow, this stock will run to the upside as well. Now for the bearish stuff. And we also have a triple gap up. So the first gap up, so the first gap up was created today at 525. So that's a bearish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back down to 525 to fill this gap. Second gap up is at 320. $325. Second gap up is at 325. So another bearish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back down to 325 to fill this gap. And third gap up is at 240. So another bearish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back down to 240 to fill this gap. And those gaps should fill in the short term. Here we have a very large bear flag forming. Here's the flagpole, and here's the flag. So that's been developing for a while now, and that is a bearish indicator that is telling us that the stock may break out to the downside. And here we have a symmetrical triangle forming. Right now this is consolidating between 870 and 430. Let's do some quick math there. $440, $220. So 650. So there's a bit more consolidation to go, but this should consolidate somewhere around 650. And from there, it should break out either way, to the upside or the downside. So the symmetrical triangle is currently a neutral indicator. All right, I think I got everything. All right. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. IMPP, yes, please. What, you want me to look at it, Ken? We talked about it yesterday, so we can talk about it again if you want real quick. But, you know, I did a whole video yesterday. What up, Bossy and Sweet? What's up?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. Nice having you back. Okay, so I think we'll go to... We'll go to 25. Why not? Sure, we'll go to 25. Your video, no record? What do you mean? IMPP video? We did that yesterday. Put out a video earlier this morning. Not sure what you mean by that, Ken. Please clarify. Okay. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of $6 and $5.15. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be $6, $6.75, $7.35, $7.70, $8.45, $8.95, $9.55, $10.25, $11.15, $12.10, $13.25, $14.70, $16.10, $20.30, $21.10, $22.40, $23.80, and then $25. There is resistance above $25, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 1550, 430. My bad. 1550, 475, 430, 380, 335, 285, 240, 210, 180, and then the low of 135. 135 is the all-time low, so no support below that. That would be uncharted territory. So right now at the current price, 586, the channels to the upside and the downside are very wide. So we'll expect significant price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 515 to the downside, the channel starts to narrow, so we'll expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this breaks 515. RSI is currently at 58. So that is a little bit above average there. Nothing to be too concerned about though. So according to the RSI, the current price of 586 should be a little bit lower. And this did. 70 million in volume today, way above the average of 2 million. So very significant volume. Definitely gamma squeezing here once again. So this pump/squeeze today was confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So first of all, I'm very happy for the apes. They squeezed it. It looked like the squeeze was the squeeze was losing momentum, coming to an end. And with a little bit of help from the company today, it looks like the squeeze is still on, for now at least. Just be careful. Just be careful at this point. There's some very crazy price action going on right now. So high risk, high reward. So this can make you or break you. So longer term, the stock still looks really bullish. Again, we have some strong bullish indicators in the cup and handle and triple gap down. But in the short term, this appears like it's still pulling back. But in the short term, this appears like it's still due for some pretty significant pullback. Because of the short squeeze. Again, we have some short-term bearish indicators in the triple gap up and bear flag. And then we have neutral indicators in the RSI and symmetrical triangle. So it appears to be long-term bullish, short-term bearish. So therefore, the stock appears to be long-term bullish, short-term bearish at the moment. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, It's not necessarily a bad play. To go long at the current price, 586. Just a bit dangerous. That is a below average entry, according to the RSI. And again, a lot of bearish indicators to fill in the short term. A lot of gaps to fill. And this has a big bear flag. And there's a big bear flag forming right now. So going long at 586 is a decent play if you're willing to buy and hold for the long term. But honestly, I think this is due for some pretty significant pullback. And I think these gaps will fill in the short term. Again, this should eventually come back down to 240 to fill the gap there. And I think that'd be an excellent entry. Let's see. What was this at? 99.70. All right, let's rewind a little bit. What up, Healthy Morty? And Beelzebub. Beelzebub was here before. But what up, Healthy Morty? Glad to see you again. Peek at SST if you can, please. Might invest tomorrow after. Sure, let me finish up here, and we'll get to that. And never take calculus in the summer. I think I actually did one year. Was it in the summer? Can't remember, but I remember I had to take calculus twice. I thought I was so smart because I took high school calculus and I, passed it straight A's. But to be fair, public high school is a complete joke. If you fail public high school, you're done in life. Just give up. But yeah, I got to college calculus and that was really hard. Ended up taking that twice. But yeah, calculus, advanced calculus, calculus 2, all those engineering classes, organic chemistry, all that stuff is ridiculous. Yeah, don't miss it at all. At all. Summer is a time for GPA boosting. You take BS classes. Easy BS classes. And relax. Alright, anyway, back to this. Yeah, if I could go back and tell myself how to do college, I definitely would have did a lot better. I didn't do bad, though. I had like a 3.2 in the end, I think. And I didn't even really take it seriously. Anyway, back to this. Alright. So again, this should come back down to 240 to fill the gap there in the short term. And from the current price of 586, let's see. That would be about a 60% downside potential. So, pretty big downside potential here. And again, eventually this should come back up to 99.70 to fill the gap there. Someone's blasting music outside now. Hope it's just the car. Business calculus, cannot wait to finish this class. Isn't business calc easier than regular calc, if I'm not mistaken? It's all hard either way, but I think it's a little easier. Green theorem and triple integral. I've never even heard of those, but I know Ken is an electrical engineer, so yeah, Ken probably had to go through all that BS hard, all those hard college classes. Yeah, I had a bunch of friends who attempted to be engineers, and they all failed. And I attempted to be a doctor, and I failed at that too. Or rather, I found my passion for finance and not medicine. Anyway, back to this. So again, this should eventually come back up to 99.70 to fill the gap there. And from the current price of 586, that would be over a 1,600% upside potential. So huge upside potential. So huge upside potential here in the long term. I would say going short at the current. I would say going long at the current price, 586 would be a high risk, a very high reward play. So again, in the long term, it's not a bad entry, and they should be able to make money. But if you were to hold off here, this should pull back very significantly in the short term, and you should be able to get this back at 240 where the gap is. And from 240 up to 99.70 where the gap is. That would be over a 4,050% upside potential. So if you were to go long at 240, that would be massive upside potential in the long term, and really shouldn't go too much further to the downside from there. So I would say going long at 240 would be a low risk, extremely high reward play. Can't go too wrong there. Definitely can't go too wrong there. Can't go too wrong there. Definitely worth the shot. Definitely worth the shot in my opinion. So I don't like the entry of. So I don't like the current entry of 586. But I can't support going long at 240 and lower. But I can't support going long at 240. And if it pulls back, then you can just average down at these supports that I mentioned before. Now, if you want to go short now, financial advice. You missed quite a bit of downside already. Again, I did say to go short a couple of days ago when this hit 950. But still at the current price, 586, there is a lot of downside potential still. Again, this should eventually come back down to 240, and that would be about a 60% downside potential. I would say in the short term, the most this comes back up to is 2030 to complete the cup there, or possibly even 25 to fill the gap there. But that's highly unlikely. It's probably not even going to get close to the. No, it's probably not even going to get close to those prices. Personally, I don't think it's going to go much further than 10 at most. So I would say going short at the current price, 586 would be a medium risk, high reward play. Definitely worth a shot, in my opinion. I say medium risk. I say medium risk because as of right now, the squeeze is still on. So there is still more upside potential. But again, I don't really think it. But again, I really don't think it's going to go too much further to the upside. Still risk involved though. Still risk involved though. Still risk involved though. And I say high reward play because, again, this has a 60% downside. This has a 60% downside potential in the short term. This has a 60. I can't talk today. This has a 60% downside. This has a 60% downside potential in the long term, in the short term. So it's not an excellent entry, but an above average entry here on the short side, and you should be able to make some pretty decent money. And you should be able to make some pretty good money here going short. So I can't support going short at the current price, 586 and higher. And again, I would cover at 240 where the gap is. For some relatively easy fat tendies. So pretty straightforward, guys. The stock has been squeezing the past week. It looked like it was over. It looked like the squeeze was over and coming to an end. It looked like the squeeze was coming to an end. Let me zoom in here. The stock has been squeezing the past few weeks. Very happy for the apes. It did appear like the squeeze was winding down and coming to an end. But today, we had some very bullish news. A big deal here. A big deal here with the company agreed to a big deal here with Ace Hardware. Caused another gamma squeeze. So the squeeze still is on. And will probably go a little bit higher to the upside. But eventually, as with every squeeze, it'll have to come crashing down. Just a matter of when, not if. So be careful, guys. So long term, the stock still looks really bullish, but in the short term, I do believe it's due for some pretty significant pullback. So if you want to go long, the current price of 586 isn't a bad entry if you're willing to hold for the long term. But personally, I would hold off and set your buy orders to 240. If you're a little patient, this should come back down there, and I think that'd be an excellent entry. 4,050% upside potential, and really shouldn't go too much lower than that. So I can't support going long at 240 and lower. At 240, and if it pulls back, then you can just average down at these supports that I mentioned before. And if you want to go short, you missed a lot of downside already in the past few days, but it's still a pretty decent entry here. But it's still an above average entry here on the short side. Again, this should come back down to 240 to fill the gap. 60% downside potential. And while the squeeze still is on, it really shouldn't go too much further to the upside. So I can't support going short at the current price, 586 and higher. And again, I would cover at 240, where the gap is. For a relatively easy 60% downside gain here. So as long as you're able to withstand some upside pressure, you should be able to make about 60% to the downside here pretty easily. Okay. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today. Consider taking profits if you're up, not financial advice. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is TBLT ToughBuilt Industries. Alright guys, I can't talk today. I don't know what's wrong. But alright, we're through with the TA. So that took a little longer than I expected. It's now 5:35, so yeah, I thought we'd be done by now. But yeah, we'll definitely be done by we should be done in like 15-20 minutes. Alright guys. So appreciate you guys for sticking through that. Oh, missed a lot of comments. Way easier, Calculus 3. Triple integral, man. That's Calculus 3, triple integral. Yeah, I've never got past Calculus 1, so glad I can't even imagine. Vector and stuff. Yeah, those are like 3D graphs, right? I saw my friends used to do those. I'm like, what the hell is that? Those are the days. Now a bag of Coke is the new age. Yeah, well, I guess you earned it, right? Guess you earned it. You worked hard, got a good job, and now you can do whatever you want. Just be careful, you know? Don't like telling other people what to do, but, you know, just be careful. Do it in moderation. We won't have the time to cover integrals, haha. We only got to the second derivative, but I'll still have my calculus credit done. Do you have to take more calculus in the future, Beelzebub, or is that it? Just business calc? I hope that's it, because that other stuff is pretty intimidating. Did you do integration by parts? Once the shorts are out, where do you see the price sitting? Mercy, you talking about TBLT? Or what? You mean once the shorts get squeezed out, like this time around? It's probably not going to go too much higher. And this is just my opinion, not financial advice, but... yeah, this was a breaking news squeeze. This isn't, like, a full-on short squeeze or anything, so... I don't think it's going to go too much higher. I think it's going to pull back. I think today was a, was a one-off bullish news, but I think it's due for a pretty big pullback. Like I said, 240 is a good entry, in my opinion. Not financial advice. No, I have not done integration by parts. I think the hardest thing we've done is implicit differentiation. Yeah, I remember all that Calc 1 stuff. Pretty hard, but apparently that's basic. Agreed, San Francisco declares state of emergency over monkeypox, according to San Francisco Chronicle. Yeah, so the monkeypox is, like, a growing threat. It's not, like, too serious right now, but I think we had 1,000 new cases recently. So San Francisco and the monkeypox does spread primarily between rainbow men, if you know what I'm saying. And I know there's a lot of rainbows over there in San Francisco, so maybe that's why. Also here in New York, but yeah, don't really expect that much monkeypox going around in Middle America, where they're more conservative and less people. But yeah, that's kind of scary though. Hopefully it doesn't turn into anything more. But yeah, monkeypox. This is it's like they're in the background. We're not too concerned about it right now, but it is a thing. Was and still is a thing. Nice SST, please. It's lit. Right, SST. Thanks for the good DD. Yeah, you're welcome. Hey, Mercy. And I'll, cut up the video and put it out tonight or tomorrow morning. I'll try it tonight. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed that. But yeah, I'll cut it up and edit it, and it'll be a lot more, it'll flow better. I do not believe I have to take more math classes. Good, dude. Good. Like I said, Calc 1 was crazy, so I couldn't even imagine 2, 3, and beyond. Well, I wanted to say that. Yeah, well, we keep it real here, without, but we got to speak in code a little bit, so YouTube doesn't flag me or anything. All right, SST. Yeah, System 1. We covered this a couple months ago. Yeah, I think we covered it back here when it squeezed. So, haven't really seen it since then, but RSI is currently at 49, so very average RSI. So the current price, 808, is around fair market value. And yeah, I already have TA here. And I guess I could draw a couple more. But yeah, you know, fair market value right now, kind of near the all-time low. All-time low is 657, so kind of near the all-time low. And yeah, there's a big gap to fill here at 1970, 1975. So yeah, it looks really bullish in the long term. It's not the greatest entry, but pretty good entry. You know, average entry here. And it should come back up to a 1970 in the longer term to fill the gap. So that'd be what? 150% upside, approximately, give or take. A little bit less. So yeah, I think this is a good long-term buy and hold. I wouldn't really expect a squeeze or anything like that, but a lot of upside potential here in the longer term. Maybe even in the short term. It was just there not so long ago, a couple months ago, 3 months ago. So yeah, average entry right now, but you know, can't go too wrong going along here. I'd support that. A lot of upside potential longer term, big cup and handle gap down, and yeah, so it's currently sitting at like 815, 810 support. So if it pulls back, so I got 3 supports here below that. I guess 4 now. Oops. Yeah, so it's currently sitting at 810, but if it pulls back, then it's 770, 720, 685, and then 660. So that's what I would say. If you want to go long, go ahead, and if it pulls back, average down 770, 720, 685, and 660. Hope that answers your question. Healthy Morty. She's coiling nice. It's a long play for me. Yeah, dude. This looks like a buy and hold. This looks like the best way to play this stock. Are there options? There are options. Interesting. So you could buy it now and then sell covered calls. I'm not saying you should do this, but this is a way you could do it. Is buy shares and then you can sell covered calls for a 20 strike. For the $20 strike. You can sell them way out here. Let's just say January 2023, right? Now let's just say February 2023. Because that's some pretty big IV there. And January 19, 2024 is not pretty weird. But, yeah, you know, I'd go February 17th, $65 per contract, $20 strike. That's not bad. What option's telling you? Yeah, so not financial advice, but I think if you were to buy shares here and then sold covered calls for February 17, 2023, $20 strike, $65 or 65 cents, you know, that'd be a great way to not only buy and hold the stock, but a great way to make premium in the meantime. So, yeah, that's how I would go about it. Buy and hold, sell covered calls, $20 strike. Not financial advice. Hope that helps. All right, guys. So, that's all the TA for today. And let me load up the Yolos now. So, anything else, guys? Questions, comments, concerns? Any charts you want me to look at? Put it in the chat right now. We'll get to that. Otherwise, we'll just finish up here with the Yolos. It's now 5:44. So, yeah, we'll be out of here in like 15 minutes by 6. Or around there. So, going a little longer than I expected today. But that's all right. Because, good amount of content to cover and a lot of people chatting. Alright, I'm gonna give this a second. Oh, wow. Oh, no, it's still here. Okay. Glad I asked. Good on trust for now, thank you. Alright, you're welcome, dude. Alright, so we'll give this another second to finish loading here. And let me check YouTube in the meantime. And if you guys haven't yet, please smash that like button. Please and thank you. We're at 5 viewers, 12 likes. Hitting a little bit of lag here. But 5 viewers, 12 likes. So yeah, thank you guys. Everyone who stuck around and everyone who just popped in. And please smash that like button. Please and thank you. Alright. Taking a while here to load, but I think we'll get started. It just says encoding overloaded, so. Oh, there we go. Okay. Should be good now. Alright, guys. So today should be fun. We have 12 Yolos. Yes, 12 Yolos. A lot of memes. And a lot of corn. Gained corn, lost corn, actual Yolos. So this should be fun. Let's do it, guys. This first one's by New Roma. Buckle up, recession. So here we got a SpongeBob meme, or a Patrick meme. So, yeah, these memes refer to, or making fun of the recession. You know, recession or no recession. What is a recession? As we were talking about before. So, U.S. GDP shrank by 1.6% in Q1 2022. Yup. It shrank by 0.9% in Q2 2022. Yup. Recession is identified by a fall in GDP in 2 successive quarters. Yup. Then we are now in a recession. It's not a recession.
Bruh.
Yep. So, like I said, don't let these people fool you. These politicians, Jay Powell, Janet Yellen, Jerome Powell, the Triple J's, don't let them fool you. We are most definitely in a recession. They can change whatever definitions they want, but it is their job to tell you that we're safe. So, use your head, guys. Use your brains. You know, I don't think the market believes anything they say. The smart money, at least. But yeah, they're really stretching it. They're really trying. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be that good to actually say there's a recession, but, you know, it's better than lying, I think. Anyway, moving on here. Alright, a lot of this is still loading. Alright, next one by Gary6587. Nobody cares. And I actually don't, I forget what movie this is from. But I see this meme a lot. Anyway, second consecutive negative GDP growth. We're in a recession. See, nobody cares. It's true. It's true. Nobody cares anymore. Market doesn't care. Market doesn't care what the Fed has to say. Nobody cares. Crazy market. Extreme volatility. Who knows? So I think people are starting to come around to the idea now that we are in fact in a recession. And now it is starting to reverse. So all we need is Jay Powell to come out and say that we are in a recession. We need Kramer, Kathy Wood, everyone to come out and say we are in a recession. And then buy calls from there. Half kidding. Recession by Calvin Klein. That sounds like it could be a line for sure, a clothing line. All right, this is by Dismal Potato 4418. Yellen putting her face on, her clown face. Yeah, so here's the clown meme. We've seen this a bunch. There won't be another recession in our lifetime. The U.S. economy is in excellent shape, but facing several risks. U.S. economy slowing, but recession not inevitable. And now we're here in this stage. Full clown makeup. Define recession. Well, what do you mean by recession? Because based on the old definition, we could be in one, but we don't go by that definition anymore. No, I don't think we're in a recession. So, yeah, total denial. We are most definitely in a recession right now. And anyone who thinks otherwise, this is you right here. Give him a clown. Alright, by Crazy Legs, what recession? So, can't have a recession if you change the definition, right? And this is the Roll Tide meme. So, oh. Right?
You smart. You very smart. You a genius.
Yep. You guys are geniuses. Just change the definition, and then you can lie to the public. Alright, and here we have a Jim Cramer tweet. Our Jimmy boy. Can't give credit. Doesn't say who it's from. But Jim Cramer tweeted today. Recession, but an inventory recession. What the hell does that mean?
Bruh.
Alright, I have no idea what he means by that. An inventory recession. But at least we are getting Cramer to admit that we are in a recession right now. I think this is confirmation that Cramer says we are officially in a recession. He didn't literally say that, but I think this is his admission of guilt here, that we are in a recession. So you know what that means? It means load up on calls to the moon. Kidding, just kidding, half kidding. You know, obviously, you can't just inverse Cramer and win. I mean, you can, but gotta be smarter than that. But yeah, you know, I think this is a very bullish indicator. So I'm starting to have hope here. Jim Cramer is starting to admit we are in a recession. So next time, no inventory recession, real recession. And then we need Kathy Wood and Jay Powell to admit it now. And then it's moon from there. But yeah, Jim Cramer admitting that we could be in a recession. Bullish indicator. All right, let's play a quick game here. By Fupsy 2. Smash or Pass, Wall Street Bet Edition. All right, so, yeah, let's play a game. Smash or Pass. You guys know how to play, right? Nancy Pelosi. Greatest trader of all time. You know, I'll admit, she doesn't look that bad for an 80-year-old woman. I think she's like 80 or close to it. She's pretty old. I think she's like a great-grandma. She's definitely grandma. I don't know about great-grandma, but, you know, I've always said this. She doesn't look that bad for an old woman. You know, skin looks pretty good still and good hair. I'm sure there's a lot of makeup and plastic surgery and stuff, but, yeah, why not? I'll say smash. I'll say smash. Don't flame me, guys. I'm gonna say smash. If you had to rate 80-year-old woman, you know, Nancy Pelosi would be up there, I think. In terms of 80-year-olds, she'd probably be like an 8 or a 9. I don't know. I'm gonna go smash on this one. What do you guys think? All right, now we got Tara, a.k.a. Tarzan's mom, the OG baddie ape. You know, I'm not really into, she kind of looks like a BBW. I'm not into that type. But, I did have a big crush on Jane, though. You know, Tarzan's wife, his girlfriend. I don't know about his mom, though. I'm gonna say pass on this one. But maybe see the some apes here would smash. All right, Wendy from Wendy's. Just like the fries, she's hot and ready. Yeah, smash all day, 100%. Is this the new logo? This is not the real logo, right? This looks a bit PG-13 for Wendy's. But I'm gonna smash Wendy. Yeah, I'm gonna say smash. Me? Nah. Pass. And last one, Janet Yellen. Still not 100% sure that's a woman. Yeah, I'm gonna go hard pass on this one. Hard pass.
Bruh.
Hard pass. But you know, she hasn't aged in quite a bit. She looked old as hell for a while now. Ever since she had Jay Powell's job. The Fed chair. She looks exactly the same. But yeah, she looks like she could be a... She could pass for a man. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to say pass. Face been worked like a mining field. Whose has? Pelosi? Pass? So who'd you pass on and who you smash on? Do you pass on Pelosi and you'd smash the ape? Then you pass on Yellen? Anyway, thanks for playing, guys. that was a little bit that was a bit tough, but yeah. I'm gonna go smash Pelosi, pass on the ape, smash Wendy's, pass on you, and I'm gonna pass on Yellen. Alright. Nice playing with you guys. Alright, let's get into the core now. This is by Fall Your Head. I inverse Wall Street bet sentiment after FOMC. So Fed's minute conference yesterday. So what do we got? So we got 2 calls here. Expired already. July 28th. 440 strike and 460 or 4060 and 4080. 4040 and 4060 strikes. So, I'm not sure what the cost basis was, but yeah, he's up 35K. And what's SPX at? I think it finished in the money. Yeah. Just barely. This guy got really, really lucky here. Uh-oh. What happened? There we go. TD froze up on me for a second. So yeah, just barely in the money. This guy got really, really lucky. So let's be honest, this is more luck than anything. But yeah, if you inverse Wall Street bets, you tend to win. That's a long-term winning play. So yeah, I don't recommend you guys do this. High risk, high reward, bad strike, bad expiration, but well timed. And with a little bit of luck, this did print really hard today. So, yeah. Don't know what the cost basis is, but he's up. Well, it says plus 282%. So, almost 300%. Maybe, what, 8K? 9K? Should be like around 8K, I think. We'll call it around 8K. So around the 8K YOLO, and yeah, he's up a lot of money, up to 35K now, 282%. So For Your Head, thanks for posting. Congrats to you, dude. I don't recommend anyone do this unless you can afford to lose the money. High risk, high reward, and yeah, with a little bit of luck, printing some fat tinnies here. So it's already over. Congrats to you, dude. Only thing I'll say is maybe chill out in the future, because the longer you do this, the bigger chance it goes to zero. So, you know, enjoy the tendies this time, chill out, and yeah, dude, thanks for hosting. Good luck to you. All right, we got 5 more. This is by Bear Broke 90. Tech gains plus 30K in call options. More on my Weeble. All right, so doesn't really say what he was in, but yeah, in the past month he's up almost 30K. 106%. So tech call options. So yeah, guys, not exactly sure what he was in, but high risk, high reward. Really don't recommend you guys do this. Probably a lot of FDs, a lot of luck, and good timing. A lot of luck and timing, because SP or not SPY, but QQQ Nasdaq is mooning. Tech has been doing really good. So yeah, don't recommend you guys do this, but with combination of skill, luck, and timing, this guy's printing pretty hard here in the past month. So yeah, Bear broke 90. Thanks for posting. Congratulations to you. And yeah, dude, just be careful. You know, secure the gains. Don't get too greedy, and chill out in the future. Because again, the longer you do this, good chance it goes to zero. So you know, I would just lock it up right now. But thanks for posting. Congrats and good luck. Please post updates. All right, can't give credit here, but it says Wendy's on me. So Microsoft FD. Microsoft, July 29th, 265 call, 31 of them. So 1 day to go. Let's check out Microsoft here. 276. All right, so it's already in the money, and 1 day to go. So this honestly shouldn't go out of the money, but to be safe, you should probably just cut tomorrow morning, no matter what. Secure the gains. You know, it's not worth it. This may tank tomorrow and may go to unlikely, but you know, may finish out of the money. So just secure the gains. You up 500% here. This looks like a 5K YOLO, and he's up over $2,500. 500% gain. That is nuts. So yeah, again, don't recommend you guys do this. High risk, high reward. Definitely an earnings play, and it did pay out here. Massive gain, and yeah, dude. So it really shouldn't go out of the money, but just to be safe, you should cut tomorrow. Got to be happy with 500%. But yeah, Super FD. Why can't I get lucky like this? Why can't I get lucky like this? This is never happens to me. But yeah, congrats to you, dude. Again, can't give credit, but congrats to you. Super risky, worked out. And, yeah, just secure it first thing in the morning and enjoy your tendies, dude. And chill out in the future. Because, again, this is not typical. And the longer you do this, the more overconfident you get and more likely it goes to zero. But thanks for posting. Congrats to you. Secure the gains and good luck. All right, 3 more. This is by DVDR1029. Thanks, J Pal. Great meeting. 69 SPY. July 29th, 400 in and out. All right, don't really know what he means there. But, yeah, today he's up 81%, 11K. So not sure what the exact play is, but, yeah. Looks like he loaded up on calls here. Made a fat gain today and cashed out already. So, yeah, this is straight up gambling here. And I think at least he knows it. You know, he took a chance. Don't recommend you guys do this, but this guy knows what he was doing. And yeah, you know, I'm glad he sold. Glad he cashed out already. Didn't get too greedy. So, fat gains here, 11K, 81% in a day. Really nice. So, again, don't recommend you guys do this, but you know, sometimes you do get lucky and it does pay out. And when it does pay out, hit the sell button. So, yeah, I don't like the play, but this was really well done. Just too risky for my liking. So, good loss. Good gain corn here. So, DVDR1029, thanks for posting. Congrats to you, dude. High risk, high reward. Glad you cashed out. So enjoy the tendies and chill out in the future. You know, again, it's not going to go well in the long term. So, enjoy it now. And, you know, be careful. All right, 2 more. By appropriate image 663, your fellow Artard is back in business. All right, this one was a bit confusing. So he was at 48K in February 2018. So this graph is insane in itself. He ran it up and proceeded to lose everything. So definitely FD Yolos here. Actually, we should have started here. So yeah, he ran it up, lost everything, went from 48K, went from almost 50K down to 4K, lost 41K.
And it's gone.
And I don't know how he did it, but he somehow ran it all the way back up to 48K, and now he's actually in the green. So this has to be like one last FD YOLO, or he just reloaded. It kind of looks like he just reloaded. But, let's see. Alright, so he says he made it back using credit spreads on SPY, Tesla, Nvidia, and other big cap. Anyway, he admits that he's a degen, and you should probably not listen to him. So it kind of looks like a refill, but he claims it's he ran it back from 4K all the way to 50. So I'll just take him at his word. So this is insane. Just look at this graph. The way he ran it up, lost everything, and now he actually is back at even. So this is more luck than anything. I'm glad he was able to dig himself out of a hole, but this could have went really bad. I mean, it did go really bad, and it was literally the last YOLO. And he got lucky. So, yeah. Don't do this in the first place, guys. Don't get yourself in a messed up situation like this. And advice for this guy. You're in the green now. I'm sure you've been through a lot emotionally. And maybe you should just chill out with the options, dude. Maybe you should just go with shares from now on. But hey, he's a degen, and I have a feeling he's going to go back to the options and get the job done next time around. Proceed to lose everything. So, anyway. Appropriate image, 663. Thanks, posting. This is absolutely insane. Kind of borderline, like, unbelievable. But I'll take you at your word. I'll believe you. So, yes. What can we learn from this? Chill with the FDs. If you're in a hole, don't dig yourself out. And if you do manage to dig yourself out, chill out. You know, just be happy you're back even, and don't do it anymore. But, yeah, this is very entertaining. Good content here. Good gain corn and lost corn. So, thanks for posting. Congrats to you. Appropriate image. Chill out. And, yeah, dude. You're an inspiration to all the apes bag holding right now. And, alright, last one. The stock market sucked. When can it recover? 1 year lose so much. Goddamn, how'd they do that? How'd they do that? By degenning. By gambling, dude. Buying FDs. All in YOLO option. That's how. But, yeah, stock market does suck right now. When can it recover? I would say in 6 months to a year. 6 months to a year, realistically. Based on historical recession numbers. Usually last a year and a half. So we're half a year in. So I think at most another half a year. I think 6 months would be on the good side. And a year would be on the later side. But, you know, I don't have a crystal ball, so I really can't say. But I'm going to say 6 months to a year. All right, last one by Kevin E. 2020. 13K Amazon put YOLO. Show you how? Show you how what? I need to YOLO? No, dude. I mean, I can show you how to YOLO, but I'm not going to encourage the YOLO. IMPP suck at the moment. Yeah, dude, we'll take a look at IMPP, but if anything, I would probably sell covered calls and not YOLO. But, you know, again, we just saw it. You don't want to dig yourself out of a hole. You don't dig yourself out by doing another YOLO. You just gotta hold it and, you know, just eat the loss. Sell covered calls until it comes back. But don't YOLO your way out of a YOLO. You know what I mean? That's a bad idea. But what do you want me to show you? But we'll take a look at IMPP. All right, last one. So 13K Amazon put YOLO. All right. So 66 puts, Amazon 115 strike, August 5th. So this expires next week. Next week. And Amazon went flying today. Yeah, he's getting wrecked here. Amazon went to like, what? What is it at now? 138? Oh my god. Alright, so I see the logic here. I see the logic. So this was an earnings play. 13K YOLO. Why not? And unfortunately, this is going really, really bad right now. Earnings just came out. It's at 138, so... yeah. Say bye-bye to your YOLO here.
And it's gone. And it's gone.
Yeah, a little bit of lag, but yeah, this is pretty much done. Yeah, dude, you should probably just cut it tomorrow. I'm not sure how much they're worth now, but probably not much. And save yourself some money here before it goes to zero. So I see the logic, but you know, high risk, high reward, earnings play. Should have inversed yourself. So yeah, this would have printed if you bought calls, but you know, he went bearish on Amazon, and yeah, he's gonna get wrecked. So 13K YOLO, not sure how much he's gonna lose, but he's gonna lose quite a bit of money here. So hopefully he can post an update tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, Kevin E, 2020, thanks for posting. Good luck to you, but not looking good right now. I would probably cut tomorrow, first thing, save yourself some money. But yeah, dude. High risk, high reward didn't work out. So this is now some major loss corn. So sorry for your loss, and please post an update tomorrow. I want to see how much you lost here. I guess I can figure out myself, but yeah, please post an update tomorrow. Please and thank you. All right, guys. So that's all the YOLOs for today. We're spending quite a bit of time here. It's 2 hours. I said hour and a half, and we ended up going about 2 hours 15 minutes here. But all right, so let's finish up with IMPP, and let's get out of here. Let's pool our money and YOLO, haha. Well, one day I do want to open a hedge fund. Right now I have a registered investment advisory, but eventually I would like to open my own hedge fund. So we can pool our money then, but it's not going to be YOLO. It's going to be smarter gambling, not DJing gambling. You know, not YOLO. YOLO equals DJing gambling. So I don't think that's a good idea, but one day, possibly hedge fund, and we'll do it the smart way. How to turn 4K to 48K? Yeah, I'll tell you how, dude. You get lucky. That's how. So, yeah, that guy did it, you know, but that's very not typical. Don't expect the same results. That guy should have lost all his money, but somehow he dug himself out of a hole. I don't know how, but highly unlikely. And then it's sad because you get these people from Wall Street bets thinking they can do the same thing, and they lose all their money. So, yeah, dude, it's not likely. Don't think that's gonna happen to you. Why do people bet against Amazon? I have no idea, dude. I have no idea why people bet against Apple, Amazon. I mean, I guess like Facebook and Netflix at one time, you would never bet against either, and they went down. But yeah, I'm very bullish on Amazon. I have no idea why people bet against Amazon. Maybe if it makes sense chart-wise, but you know, even looking at the graph here, it went down so much already. Why would you buy puts, dude? It looks so bullish on the chart. Why would you buy puts? That's so dumb. So, I don't know. In general, it's not a good idea. And especially after it got wrecked this hard. I don't know. Really can't say. But 8 mentality, lost 13K. I'm going to learn options one day. Yeah, A Mercy. Well, shout out to you, dude. For sure. You know, it's you gotta learn to do it the right way. With multi-leg strategies, hedging, not FD YOLOs like you see on Wall Street Bets. That's the completely wrong way to do it. But if you want, dude, check out my playlist. Under videos, playlist, and then there's, I have a few videos, how to options. That's a good place to start. I have a lot of beginning content. I go over, basic option strategies, the Greeks, Ivy, you know, just your very basic beginner option stuff. That's a good place to start. And if you want more content, you know, consider subscribing to my Patreon, where I have a lot of educational content. TA, fundamental technical analysis, options, and just some like general basic investing stuff. But yeah, I got some free content over on my playlist, How to Options, and if you want some more exclusive educational content, you know, consider checking out my Patreon. How to Options is a great video. I appreciate that, Beelzebub. It's a playlist of videos, but yeah, it's free for now. It may come down later on, and I may make it more exclusive. But yeah, you know, I do want to make a lot of educational content, but nobody watches it really, so it's not really worth it. So that's why I just put it on my Patreon, and I'm probably gonna put it on my channel membership soon. But yeah, great place to start if you guys are just learning, beginning, and then we get into more advanced stuff, in my Patreon. But all right, let's look at IMPP. So yeah, Ken. So looks really bullish long term, you know, but option wise, so I forgot what your average was. Was it like 1 or something like that? So you get $2 per. That's not too bad, actually. So yeah, what you can do, and it's probably not going to make too much of a difference, but you know, you could just sell covered calls every month. Sell the monthlies. So you get $2 per contract. Not sure how many shares you have, but that'll probably help until it comes back up to where you want it to be at. So that's what I would do. I would keep selling the monthlies. $1 strike. 74. All right. How many shares do you have, if you don't mind me asking? So 74 average. So yeah, I think you should sell the $1 strike. A lot of open interest here for $1 strike August. $9K shares. All right, so you can get 90 contracts with that. Let me make sure, but yeah, I think you can get 90 contracts with that. Yeah, 90 contracts, so you can get $180 every 3 weeks, you know, which is not the most money in the world, but it definitely helps while you do hold. So that's what I would recommend in your situation. If you want, you can average down too and sell more covered calls, but it's not that much money. But for now, I would just keep selling the monthly $1 strike, and you get 180 every time you do that. And then eventually, you know, hopefully that helps recoup some losses while you hold. So it's going to take a while, probably, dude, but that's probably the best way to go about this. Sell covered calls, not buy calls. I'll check that out. Been investing for a while, but been trying to grow my capital with medium risk. Yeah, dude. For sure. You know, on my playlist, How to Options, it's very basic concepts and stuff. So it's a good place to start. So medium risk. Yeah, dude. I think options would help you a lot, but like I said, not lotto ticket options, not FDs, not, you know, what you see on Wall Street Bets, not what we just went over. You got to do it the right way. Covered calls, cash secured puts, credit spreads, debit spreads, you know, butterflies, condors, stuff like that. Calendar spreads, whatever. Not FD YOLO. So it's lots to learn. But yeah, if you use options the right way, you can make a lot of money. Like the way the hedge funds do. Actually hedging and not YOLOing. And then you can just, you know, short and long, you can just day trade as well, if you're looking for medium risk. But it sounds like you got a plan, dude. So shout out to you, A Mercy. Tesla is great stock to play around with, but it has some gaps right now. Yeah, Tesla, I mean, it continues to defy logic. PE is crazy right now, price to earnings. And I do think it's going to pull back to at least 700 or 750 here. I think I did a video not too long ago, but yeah, gap here at 750. So still bullish long term, but I don't think it's going to be nearly as good as it used to be, because it is getting competition right now. PE is a bit crazy, so yeah, still bullish long term, but I think the growth stage is over for the most part. Cover call at 10 cent. Don't make any. No, not 10 cent, dude. $1. $1. $1. Or you mean you want to sell it at 10 cents, aka $1. No, you got to go for 2, dude. I didn't see anything for 10. It's $2 or 2 cents. It's 2 cents, and then October it's 4 cents. That's a little bit better. And then December you can get 7 cents. And January you can get 9 cents. So $1 strike. But I think you'd be better off just selling the weekly. So 2 cents, 2 cents, 2 cents. Until you recoup your losses. Or you can just go with the further out one, but I think you should do the weeklies. But alright guys. So that's all I got for today. We went pretty long here. 2 hours, 22 minutes now. So I said we'd be done by 5:30 to 6, but we're actually closer to 6:30 now. But that's alright. You know, lots to cover. A lot of articles. Only one TA, but a lot of Yolos and a lot of people chatting. So always a pleasure kicking it with you guys. Staying later and kicking it with you guys. Chilling, answering questions. So no problem. So yeah, really good show. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And anything else, questions, comments, concerns, charts, anything you want me to look at, put in chat right now. Otherwise, we out of here. So that was a fun show today. Should move this a little bit over. Yeah, I'm just being OCD right now. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Let me check YouTube real quick. I think not so many people are left though. 3 viewers, 13 likes. So yeah, most people dipped. But appreciate everyone who's still here. Shout out to everyone who came today. All the regulars, all the new people.
I appreciate you. You loyal.
And yep, I think that's it. No one's saying anything. So let's get out of here, guys. So good stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed. Catch you guys tomorrow. Cool. All right, let's get out of here, guys. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.